Alright, welcome back to King of Ride. Today I'm starting a new series where I tell you the best combat bots and power cores for each 4 to 5 star rating Autobot that I've collected. With that being said, I'll get to the robot. When I get to the robot, I have to unlock it first to do a video on it. And so we're starting off with the very first 4-star robot I've ever unlocked, Air Raid. Now, Air Raid is an aerial bot and one of my favorites, because his special ability is called Fusion Bomb. He flies in the air as a jet, flying around the target, and he shoots a bomb that, if the target is destroyed, all adjacent buildings, which means buildings like right beside it, would take massive damage. Like damage good enough to destroy. So, when you're going into a clustered battle, this is a very great assist bot. He might not have too much damage himself, which is something we're going to get into. But if you have like another player, like say Wrecker, then you could probably go in there and destroy the target, and because of the fusion bomb, it'll destroy a massive like chunk of it. So a very good assist bot. With that being said, I don't think he needs to upgrade to his special ability when it comes to the combat bot and power core. So now we're going to look at his damage, his health, and his range. Not really into his range. It says his range is short. I'm not understanding that when he's a long range gunner. Well, not long range, but I mean he is a gunner. I guess that's for his special ability because it isn't that far. But either way, we have 3,400 health on level 37, and for a jet, that's not bad. Because most jets do not have that much health. Like, a lot of them do. Like, there are quite a few that don't, because I'm guessing they deal a lot of damage. But for the damage he has, to still have that much health as a jet, that's pretty good. And then if you look at the damage, I already have my power cores and stuff equipped. I would have unequipped them for the video, but it just takes too many resources up for that, so you see the ones I'm going with. But the damage would have been a significant amount lower than 239. And as an aerial bot, you gotta nip that in the bud. So we're throwing on attack just to kind of give him that upped damage, so he can actually kind of take it out with the way you would expect a long-range jet to. And then also, we're going to put on flak, as you see. The reason for that is, for one, the damage is pretty good, but it could always be better. Flak, on the other hand, shoots 5 rockets, each dealing damage equal to 21% of the bot's base DPS value. This is level 5 on a 3-star flak, and that's pretty good. So basically, you're shooting 5 rockets, each dealing 20%. So 5 times 20 is 100, and then you do have that 1% left over. So that's 105% of the bot's normal damage that you're shooting. And I mean, there are other ones that you can equip. There's not too many. Actually, there is quite a few. Like, you have Night Stalker, Flak, which we equipped, Trench Roof, Fire Drive, Top Shot. You have like a lot of them. But I feel the best for Air Raid would be Flak, because for one, when you think of Flak being a jet that completely just wreaks havoc from the air, you would think when he gets down to the ground, he would be shooting rockets out, right? So flak kind of goes with him, so I gave him that. And so now, with the addition of flak and attack, his damage is 239.3%. And when combined with flak, this makes for a pretty devastating bot. I will say, most of the time, if you're going into like a heavily guarded area, you're going to need to bring a medic with you. This is a bot that does require a medic, because his health does go down quite quickly. But I mean, he does like to stay back. For some reason, he is very like behind most of the other bots. Like, he move, like, you see his speed is 2. Let me look at somebody else. Like, look at this Grimlock. Grimlock is one of the heaviest bots he looks to be, I guess you can say, and his speed is faster than him. Let's look at Skylink. What is this? 2.1, so that's a little bit faster, not too much. Let's do one more. How fast is Optimus? Okay, 1.7. So when you're not moving faster than Optimus Prime, but by a little bit, that ought to tell you move slow. So he stays back, which is pretty good for his style of play. And yeah, this would be the best thing I would go with for Air Raid, just because you do need that increased damage, and those rockets dealing more damage, that's like increased damage, but like it's over a large distance. And another thing with the rockets, like the rocket can shoot like right in the middle of two different defenses, and it'll still do damage to like both of them. So you're getting like extra damage left and right. So Air Raid, these two attachments on him will make him a lot better than what he would be without it, if he was trash. But we already know Air Raid is one of the best jets in my opinion.